And this afternoon, I'm heading to Wuzhishan city. It's in the middle of Hainan Island, 1.5 hour drive from Sanya. If Sanya is the most popular city of Hainan, then Wuzhishan is definitely off the beaten track. Hidden in the middle of the island, covered by over 90% is covered by mountain and forests, it's definitely a quiet city away from the hustle. This is also why many people after their retirement choose to live in Wuzhishan to enjoy the quietness, beautiful environment, and also the relatively low price level. It takes 1.5 hours to drive from Sanya to Wuzhishan, and time goes really quickly when I drive on a beautiful highway like this, rolling down my window, playing my music. I have just arrived at Wuzhishan and just checked in at the hotel. It's an apartment. It's quite a nice one, quite clean and cheap. I really like this balcony. Look at the view outside. It's quite amazing. And that's the city over there. Also a nice place for a cup of tea. This is a perfect moment for an introverted person. Nice. It's much cooler in here than it is in Sanya because, like I said earlier, it's surrounded by mountains. The altitude is higher and it's quite windy. Actually, Wuzhishan means the Five Fingers Mountain in English. The city is named after this mountain. And the reason why people give this mountain this name is that there are 5 peaks and it looks like 5 fingers. So that's why they name it Wuzhishan. In mountainous area, we can often see view like this. In the morning, the cloud slowly goes up to the hill. Quite a peaceful feeling. This is the Nansheng River. It came from the very top of Wuzhishan, the Five Fingers Mountain, about 20 kilometers away. It goes through the city and divides it into the northern part and the southern part. I'm now at the morning market of Wuzhishan. This is the biggest market and is held only on every Saturday morning. I was counting on it, so I came here on Friday. It is so big that you can find as many things as you want. Wuzhishan is the primary agricultural base of Hainan. Lots of plants grow here, and we can see a variety of fruits and vegetables. And there's even lots of Chinese herbs in the market. These are all Chinese herbs that I have never seen before. There's so many of them. This one is tufuling. It is said that it can detoxify your body and also help with relieving joint pain. This lady is cutting tufuling into pieces. They should be put into boiled water and drink it like soup. This is the 3-color rice, a very common snack in southern China. Coconut water, also a little cheaper than Sanya. This is youtiao, the most famous breakfast in China. If you haven't tried youtiao, you can't say you've been to China. This is tielu shaobing, a kind of meat pie. They put it inside this big stove and bake it. It's quite crispy. Now this is chimpadek, also known as durian-like jackfruit, only grows in South Asia. It looks like jackfruit, but smells and tastes like durian. Trust me, you'll never forget the smell of it. And they are quite lovely when you crack it open, a cluster of golden jewels. I really like the vibe of this city. People just sit by the river, order some tea, and chat for a whole day. And there's also many of this mahjong table for the elders to play with. I'm now going to try a very typical snack in Hainan, the betel nut. Betel nut is a kind of tropical fruit only grown in Southeast Asia, the tropical areas. It was originated from the Philippines and came into China in Han Dynasty. And gradually it became a very popular fruit. The betel nut has a very strong and bitter flavor, but it helps you digest and makes you excited like caffeine, or maybe even stronger than caffeine. And that's probably why the local people chew it every day. Here's a stand selling betel nuts. 10 RMB for 3.
这个是槟榔，
这是槟榔果。
海南的槟榔特产，槟榔果。
然后这个是叶子吗？
这个是老叶，
要裹在一起吃。
哎，跟这个一起吃，跟这个老叶跟果这样吃下去。放在嘴巴那里。好的。然后这是要蘸什么吗？这个是贝壳粉，贝壳粉加工过的。这是怎么吃呢？就是涂在叶子这里就吃。Like the auntie just said, the leaf goes together with a betel nut and just chew it. Oh my god, it's so bitter. It's very juicy and very green, like you can see my mouth and teeth. And I'm started feeling my heartbeat very quickly. It indeed makes you excited. I need to sit down for a while. I'm starting to feel dizzy. I've been chewing it for like 5 or 6 minutes and the juice is still coming out. It's not drinkable, so we gotta spit it out. Usually people just spit the betel nut juice on the ground and cannot be washed away, so it's very common to see these marks on the roads in Hainan. But it's better to spit in grass. I'm now back alive. Actually, I'm not that into chewing betel nuts. The flavor is too strong and unusual. It does make me excited. Maybe it helps if you feel sleepy or tired, but other than that, nothing else. I don't get the local people like it so much. In the evening, I took a shared e-bike to ride around in order to feel more about the city. The city is really small and not so many cars. The traffic lights were even off. I don't know if they are all broken or just don't need it. It's quite unusual. There's only around 100,000 people in Wuzhishan, which is quite a small city for China. The name of the city has an interesting history. It used to be known as Tongza City, but the character za has multiple pronunciation, and za is the most uncommon one, so many people don't know how to say it. Therefore, the city decided to rename itself after the most typical landscape of this place, the Five Fingers Mountain, Wuzhishan City. This is my 3rd day in Wuzhishan City. I've been staying indoors for the most time because I got some work to do. But it's been such a great experience staying in a homestay like this. I mean, look at the view. I mean, it's still raining. It reminds me of a Chinese poem, 山色空蒙雨亦奇. Translated into English, literally it means the mountain appears and disappears in the misty rain. It conveys not only the beautiful view but also the peaceful feeling. I have exactly the same feeling right now. The first time I came to Wuzhishan was 3 years ago. It was in the summer and the weather was quite similar, rainy and cloudy.
Back then, I was really curious if Wuzhishan really looks like 5 fingers, so I really wanted to go and have a look by myself. So I headed there anyway, regardless of the weather. I waited in the national park for almost 3 hours and ended up seeing only a tip of its peaks. They were like a group of shy ladies hiding behind the curtains and only can be seen vaguely. Wuzhishan is the highest mountain in Hainan, over 2,000 meters. And only the second peak on the right is open to hikers, but not on a rainy day. The city has another peculiar mountain, Qixianling, which means the Seven Goddess Mountain. As you can see, it has 7 peaks. This one is a little bit dangerous, but you're gonna have this stunning view when you make it to the top. I even saw waterfall clouds over there. It's quite rare to witness. I think it's probably the first time in my life.